Today's weather update is brought to you by you. Big thanks for everybody on Patreon who continues to support this channel. If you want to help out, the link is down below. Now let's get into today's update. Tropical storm Koinu, also known as Jenny in the Philippines, continues to strengthen just east of Luzon, and it's expected to become a strong typhoon with winds over 150 kilometers per hour as it pushes just north of Luzon, south of Taiwan. Taking a look at satellite imagery at this time, circulation continuing to tighten up right there. We still have the inflow back towards the west, also bringing scattered showers across central areas of the Philippines. But remember, this is moving over some rather warm sea surface temperatures, which is going to allow this to continue to wrap up. We got that moisture inflow, dry air is backing off towards the north, and yeah, they're all signs indicate for strengthening. So Koinu, also known as a puppy in the Philippines, by the way, puppy in Japan, Jenny in the Philippines, get my name backwards. This is pulling off towards the west. Let's look ahead here through Monday, up to 100 kilometers per hour, so still a severe tropical storm. Expected to become a typhoon here overnight Monday night into Tuesday morning, passing just over the Batanes Islands, staying well south of Okinawa, but really going to be tracking off there, possibly impacting southern areas of Taiwan. Let's look at the broader picture with our storm system. Now, do remember, we still have this monsoonal trough attached to it all the way back down here towards the south and west. So, for those of you in Palawan, the west coast of Visayas, even into Manila, we still have that inflow, those showers getting pulled in with this. That means scattered showers also on the west coast, despite that center of circulation well back towards the north. Also go brisk wind on the north side of this on Tuesday for parts of Okinawa. You're not going to see that direct hit there for you. This is going to stay well towards your south. The biggest impacts will be on the islands here across Luzon Strait, northern areas of Luzon, once again northern Cagayan, places like Apari, Santa Ana getting the biggest impact, and southeastern areas of Taiwan as this pushes overhead. I think some pretty heavy rainfall possible in northwestern Luzon there in Ilocos as well, as this continues to remain on that strong side, pulling off there towards the west and potentially moving out there towards places like Hong Kong as well. So really big wind maker for those islands here, southern Taiwan, northern Luzon, eventually in the southeastern areas of China. But also we still have that river of moisture down towards the south with a heavy precip kicking off there into northern Luzon with this storm system. So before this arrives in your neighborhood, let's keep in mind, prepare to evacuate if needed. Know the information from official sources. Of course, I'm not an official source. Make sure you check Pagasa if you're out here in the Philippines, CWB if you're in Taiwan. Track still uncertain, though, and expect a flood threat here as well. Also, maybe some damaging winds northern Luzon. I wouldn't be surprised if you do go through those signal force warnings with this. Talking about the broader picture, I was going to mention a high pressure towards the north. This is interacting with kind of a monsoon, a little bit of an amihan, a cold surge. Let's call it a cold surge, pulling it across the East China Sea. And that's also bringing windy conditions for the southern Japanese islands back towards Taiwan, specifically around Taipei. And the reason why this isn't recurving as well, because of that high pressure out there towards Beijing, keeping this down towards the south. So if you're curious if it's going to recurve, some of the guidance was hinting at that possibly happening, but it looks like because of this overall flow, you can really see it here with the waves, that's just going to keep on kicking it towards the west. The big question now is how far west or southwest will it go? Could it impact northern Luzon directly, or is it really going to be out there towards southern areas of Taiwan? Regardless, Monday over towards Tuesday, still got that inflow back towards parts of western Luzon, Manila, for example. Scattered showers there for you, Subic Bay as well, scattered showers, even back towards places like San Fernando, Baguio as well. I think staying relatively dry into the Cagayan Valley, but you can still be looking at some afternoon areas of precipitation. So yeah, if you're looking at the west coast, places like La Union, some scattered showers out there for you. All right, so once again, as I always say, big thanks for everybody on Patreon. It continues to support this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. You're the reason why we have these fantastic, awesome looking graphics here that, they go a long way in hopefully trying to relay to you what we are seeing out here. But one more look at the forecast track rate. Winds right now are estimated to be about 65 to 85 kilometers per hour. Pressure continues to fall as this moves off there towards the north and west, expecting to peak out with about 155 kilometers per hour winds south of Taiwan at this time, early Thursday morning, but there are still questions. And I can't stress enough that this still looks like a pretty potent storm system on satellite imagery here. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you have questions, let me know. I'm going to keep you posted. I'll have another update here. Well, let's give it about 12 hours. I'll give you another update on the latest on our storm system. As always, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe button if you want. It really helps us out a lot. All right.